start. So what have you learned as occupational therapists? Adaptation of activities and realizing how important that is, and feeling of safety because we are in the nature, it's really important, and in the other places also. How light and dark affects you in environment. Can you explain that?
Well, yeah, we were thinking about that, how we can use the same environment but in different daytime and nighttime, and even if we feel, for example, safe at the daytime, it might be different feeling for the client on the nighttime. So we must consider that also when we prepare things.
So these three things are quite together, like making a combination. And then you already said something about the group leading things. So, and yeah, I think we've learned a lot of that because you really don't know how you act in a situation before you haven't been doing that. Yeah. So only after that you can realize what you did and what you did not, and how did that affect you and how did that affect the group, and like you just have to go on and try.
And importance of feedback for ourselves and clients also. So we felt that the feedback was really good, and that made us really think what have we done and what could we change also.
Yeah, and it has this one has also something to do with the learning about group leading skills and stuff like that, because the feedback also gets you forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think the good feedback is the reason maybe you also wrote that it's okay to make mistakes.
Yeah.
So we got feedback, but it wasn't like that you're doing everything wrong or something like that. There's the feedback was something we could take and like grow with it.
And we could have more ideas from the feedback.
Yeah. Yeah. Then we had this that trusting each others as professionals. That we were talking about that. How we could trust that everyone in our small group did their job, and if there were talks that someone or some of us feels that they are maybe always a bit like leading the group, but there was also feelings that there is no need to lead. The group is working as a whole big thing, that everybody does his or her job.
Yeah, and the meaning of spiritual level is that you all experience things in your own way, so that you can't really know what the other one is like experiencing at that time. And I think that's the thing that all these things are building that, and that's like so true. And some like concrete things to acting as a therapist, that was the one that we have to learn to use more symbols in therapy and more of the things that we have in our environment, so they don't really have to be like massive things. And some we talked about that you had the thing that you had the stones and the leaves and that stuff, so they can be like little things. And we really have so many options around here that we can use.
The symbols helps to talk, for example.
Yeah.
And then we had this about leading the reflection, that it was a very good experience to have, and also the feedback from that, and we know what to do better next time and stuff like that, and
how
also
to make questions.
yeah,
to
that's
the group.
important. Yeah, and also giving the time for the client, and you know, just being okay with the silence. That's very important.
Yeah, and I think that's also having the plan A and B and C and so on. Because if something doesn't go according your plan, so you really need to know how to go on with the situation. And I think they are like a bit together.
Yeah, and then we were talking about group dynamics and how big is the group and what type of the activity is and what activity suits to the situation in the group. And we were talking about that the teacher did good job in deciding the order, and we saw the importance of that the order is the right one.
Yes, and the final thing is that nature can offer us a lot as a tool. And I think that everyone has thought that.
Yeah, I think that that's pretty kind of a summary of this.
Okay, thank you.